today, Tapsis is an update. And at the home screen, you can already notice some changes. There are credits, multiplayer. Yeah, there's multiplayer now. And if you enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So, if we hop into the sandbox, you can see there's... Oh, that's a little bit of a spoiler, but... So, if we go into sandbox, so we'll start out with how to get the good. So, there's a new map, right? There's a new campaign. Well, there's two new maps, two new campaigns, two new factions, two new secret units. And we're going to get the good first. This update is based around good and evil. So you need to go to Medieval 1. And you might notice a change. If we go down to the door, it's glowing yellow now. And if we stare in it, it will get brighter and brighter and brighter, just like secret unit weapons. And poof! The door opens, and as we go inside, what is this? There's a light. If you look at it, it may take a little bit of trying, but if you look at it, hopefully, what? Hello? Yeah, so if you look at it for a second, it will make this. And then an orb will start forming out of the ground. And once you go into that orb, the orb's loading a bit. And once you go into that orb, okay, you will now be in Fantasy Good map. So you're now in here. And the secret unit's really easy to find. It's just on one of its islands. And since I already got it before the video started, I can show you it, but if you don't like spoilers, then skip past this part of the video. So this is the new secret unit. Oh, and just don't look at that spot. I blurred it out for a reason. Because that's the evil. But here we have the Solar Architect. And if we look at him, I mean, he looks good. So, in this new map, if I, wait, how do I, here we go. So, yeah, there's now a good and an evil faction. The good faction has the Devout Gauntlet, which they're kind of like super boxers, but a lot weaker. Next up is the Celestial Aegis. This acts kind of like a shield, but they also throw orbs at each other, like little magic orbs. But they too are sort of weak. Yeah, see? Like, they're almost dead. Also, look at the top. There's a whole new thing. So you no longer need to click start, just click the battle button. So next up is the Radiant Glaive. Now this guy throws a three-sided weapon, or like a three-sided axe thing. Also, he is a shield. So yeah, that's him, and he's strong. This is probably, no, this isn't my favorite. My favorite is the ones to come. Next up is the Righteous Paladin. Now this guy's good because he actually throws down a giant glowing hammer. The Divine Arbiter. This guy casts magic spells. And then stuff rains down. So yeah, he's powerful actually. The sacred elephant, which is just wait, is it smaller? Yeah, it's just smaller than the mammoth. It's a smaller version of the mammoth with something on top of it. Oh, just don't look at that. And finally, my favorite of this faction, the Chronomancer. If you don't know what chrono means, it basically means time. And so this guy can stop time and slow it down. So if we do it against each other, see, they just stopped each other. They just froze each other. So they can do that. But they can also turn into. So both factions, they both have an Omega form. I think. Wait, how do you actually get the Omega form for this guy again? I'm pretty sure he needs to kill at least one unit. So let's just put a couple squires. Oh, and this guy hovers too, but that doesn't really matter. Whoa, did he evolve? Yes, he evolved. So now, also, if you look at the right click and the left click, they're infinity, which means it's endless. He now stopped people in an area too, but pretty much he's just more powerful, and that's kind of it. But now I will show you how to get the evil faction. And we are back in tabs. So, this time we are in Medieval 1. Also, why is Shrek, what? So, this time, as some people might know, Spooky 1, now we're in Spooky 1. Spooky 1 is a replica of Medieval 1. It's just spooky. So there's still a door here. But if you've already opened the last door, then this door is still here. Now there's a big hole in the center. So if you go inside here, you see another orb. If you go inside, it takes you here. Now, the secret of this faction should be right here. It's like it looks like a sword, but it's actually a whip. Specifically, the Infernal Whip. This is the thing that was blurred out earlier, by the way. So these things, they have so much range, and they like set units on fire. Like that guy just died from fire. So there's swords that can also be whips. Not armors. I'm not looking for army soldiers, no. But I will now show the evil faction. First up is the Shadow Walker. Now these guys have like daggers and they can teleport. Sort of like an assassin in some mods. Next up is the Exiled Sentinel. Now he has two shields that turn into axes when he gets close. Sort of like some mods. And next up is the Mad Mechanic. From his hands, he shoots like blasts of energy. I don't know. The Void Cultist, he summons like sphere, kind of. Oh, this is a cool one. The Tempest Lich. Now, if I pause, he actually has the model of a ghost. Sort of like a Reaper, but with no head. Now, this guy's like a god of lightning, sort of, and he summons thunderclouds. Next up is the Deathbringer. This guy's pretty powerful. I mean, there's nothing really to explain about him. He sort of has, like, on his arms, he has, like, sort of knives. And the final one, the Void Monarch. Now, this guy has something, but he has, like, a skeleton sword behind him. Oh, and this guy evolves too, doesn't he? Into this. What is this? Oh, wait. It is a tail. Oh, I never knew it had a tail. Oh. Yeah, so that's it. I haven't really thoroughly explored this that much. Oh, it brings you back here. And then there's like a kind of a ravine. Is this another secret? No, it's not. Okay. I didn't think so. Well, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. And that is the new update in Among Us. And I will see you all next time.